Okay, welcome to Any Sunday Songwriters. Today is September 7th, and I'm very pleased to present Miles Wiggins, who I met here at an open mic in Austin, Texas at the New World Deli, one of our favorite rooms around here, and Abby Kay, who I met at a Far West online song circle. They call it a campfire, which I think is charming. And Abby is in Seattle, which, if it wasn't for Zoom, we may never have met. And I'm delighted that that's not the case. So, welcome. I have said everything I know about both of you. So, Abby, you want to kick us off and tell us a little about yourself and play us a song?
Sure, absolutely. Thanks, Jan, so much for having me. I'm Abby, everybody, Abby K, Abby Carp, and I have lived in Seattle for about 14 years, but my home is I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in Kentucky, and have lived in a number of places since then. Finally, making Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, what I call home. And I've been a songwriter for a number of years. I'm an active part of the songwriting community in Seattle. And I also run an organization, a listening room open mic called Mosaic. That's a monthly program where I encourage not just musicians to play, but active listeners to come and support live music. So I'll start you off with a song I wrote. It's called Anyway. You think that it won't happen when you're young and can't be told. Suddenly you look down, your hands look frail and old. Deep channels on my face, one soft with gentle lines. My reflection seems familiar, but I just don't recognize. Oh, don't let me fade away. Oh, what matters is today. Oh, the words I try to say when I'm lost in my darkest days, you still love me anyway. I may carry some regrets to those I've grown so far apart. Now I'm constantly reminded that life is getting short. Days feel substantially more clear with every passing fear or doubt. Even uneventful moments, seems they're the ones that count. Oh, don't let me fade away. Oh, what matters is today. Oh, the words I try to say when I'm lost in my darkest days, you still love me anyway. When time is coming, I've forgotten who, what, when, or where. Bring me photos of my life, show me I was there. When I don't make sense, distant as I seem, trust me when I sing, it's your love I will dream. I'm not afraid to die, different topic, different song. I just hope that I'm forgiven for the things that I've said wrong. And when my feelings have been hurt, misunderstandings melt to hugs, and the door I tend to close opens to a place of love. Oh, don't let me fade away. Oh, what matters is today. Oh, the words I try to say these days, but you still love me anyway. You still love me anyway. Thank you.
I never can find that switch quickly enough to. Yeah, that was lovely.
That was great, Abby.
Thank you.
So, Miles, same question. Tell us a little about yourself and play us a tune.
Sure, will do. Hi, I'm Miles Wiggins. I'm in Austin, Texas. Just like Jan, Jan and I met at an open mic at a joint here called New Will Deli, where a lot of us show up and do open mic. I've only been at it for a couple years now. I haven't been writing anything until about a year ago, so I'm a little bit new to this. Performed a bit in college and did some things, and I've been in and out of performing since I was in high school, but kind of rededicated myself to music and getting out there, and actually had a couple of my first gigs over the last 3 months or so. So it's been good. Been a great experience. And Jan, thank you so much for having me. And nice to meet you, Abby. I'm gonna start off with a tune called "You Drive Off," and it's a song about people that I see coming back and going to work every day, and some of you will be able to relate. I had the golden castle, but my fall was unkind. Now I'm on a corner, holding my sign. I'm begging for your mercy. I'm begging for your dimes. You drive off, leave me behind. Oh, I'd love to live like that again, but you wanna live like me. You drive off. Like to get to know you. I'd like to think you feel the same. You drive off. I just feel the pain. You wonder how I got here. You wonder how it could be. You drive off and realize it could be me. Oh, you give me sympathy, but maybe you can try and relate to me before you drive off. You drive off. Call me homeless. They call me unhoused. You call me a problem. The problem's sticking around. You call me a problem. The problem's sticking around. Oh, there's gotta be a way out of here. Or maybe you can help me see before you drive off. Oh, but you drive off. We all drive off. Don't drive off.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I also have a song called Anyway. And the story behind it is this is like maybe a day after 9/11. And in the previous month, in time for the new school year, I had driven my daughter up to New York, where she remedied what she regarded as her mother's mistake in leaving New York and moving to Texas. Yeah, and she only applied to one college, and she got into it, and it was in New York City. That was what she wanted. And after 9/11, which she got to watch from her bedroom window in Queens, yeah, not exactly what you want for your kids, but there it was. And she called me up and she said, should I come home? Well, no words are more dear to a mother's heart, but I had to confess that this was probably not the optimum resolution to the problem. Hi, Janet. We are now international Janets in Israel. And I wrote her this song to express what otherwise was going to be way too hard to say, and that I didn't really want to say. Yes, of course, I want you to come home. You know, it's far too dangerous a world. I know you've been watching the world go by, and so often it makes you cry and wonder if it's worth rising in the morning. But though it causes you so much pain, sooner or later it all will change. That's what it always does. When everything you counted on, everything you thought was true, turns around and runs away from you. Well, what can you do but live your whole life, give your whole heart anyway? Speak your whole truth, seek your whole truth, speak your whole mind anyway. One foot in front of the other, step by step, day by day, any way you have to. I know you want to, but you're afraid. But what makes you feel that way is the message of fear you're hearing every day. But don't. Hold on. Don't listen to what they say. Some people live their whole lives that way, but that's not you. We only get a moment, and it won't last. Lots of other hard times are in your past. The future's up to you, so live your whole life, give your whole heart anyway. Seek your whole truth, speak your whole mind anyway. One foot in front of the other, step by step, day by day, any way you have to, any way you can, any way you'll have to, anyway. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. That was so
Thank you.
beautiful.
So was yours.
what a-
Any
Yeah.
anyway appears to inspire beautiful melodies.
That's
You know,
great.
like one of the things I love about this is that, what you play inspires me to play another song that I wasn't necessarily planning to play. And I actually and absolutely love when I get to hear the same title song played in a completely different context, But you have a very Carole King, that had a very Carole King vibe for me. So that was beautiful, Jan. So speaking of Far West, I don't know if either of you have ever gone to the conferences, but I'm planning to attend the conference in Vancouver in October, and one of my favorite things about Far West that I've gotten to be a part of is the Now See Here project. And I don't know if you all know about the Now See Here project, but I'm going to briefly give you the rundown. Basically, they present you with a funny photo, a piece of art. It's not a photo. Somebody drew this, somebody painted this, and they said, okay, go write a song. So if you look closely, when I don't have the picture to share when I'm performing, I just explain that it's a photo up in the air on an airplane in a very distorted perspective. So you don't know which way you're going here. But this was my inspiration for my next song, which was part of this project. And if you go on the Far West page, there's a whole tree and different topics. One picture starts and turns into this giant tree, and it's just brilliant. Like, it's just so cool. And then my song might inspire an artist to write a picture, to draw a new picture. It's like telephone. So this next song was written for that project, and that was the photo that I'm going to sing. And the title is called A Million Shades of Blue. Sideways looking up, I see blanket skies of blue. Will that be enough to rest my mind? The path in front of me seems clear for me to go. There's something more I see that I don't know. Mistakes made, I've lost count, and faults to name a few. Regrets, I count them on one hand, but not one of them is you. Inside out things sound sad and lonely too. Look around at what is real and nothing more. It's easy to forget a path you once knew true. Look around, a million shades of blue. Mistakes made, I've lost count, and faults to name a few. Regrets, I count them on one hand, but not one of them is you. Upside down, I dream in waves, a Milky Way of stars. Above the clouds, moonbeam light reflects. I'm not always right, though right I like to be. The brightest light's the light we don't see. Mistakes made, I've lost count, and faults to name a few. Regrets, I count them on one hand, but not one of them is you. You. Not one of them is you. I messed up. There we go.
Yay.
Great.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you. It's a fun project. I recommend trying it out if you haven't.
That sounds awesome. We have those kind of things here in Austin. I need to, Jan, I guess I need to find a songwriting group to kind of hang out with and get prompts and do all that stuff.
I have recommendations.
Oh, I bet you do. That's awesome, Abby. Okay. I think this is the first song I ever wrote about a year ago. It's called Find You. It's for those who haven't quite found that person that they're supposed to be with their entire life, and kind of dealing with the fact that that's just not always easy. Searching my whole life, can count the times I got close, but you know that life has a way of shining its own light. First love in high school, second love was fun, but that's only how the young learn how to love, but act like fools. I wish I could understand the way it would be. I really thought I knew how I would find the truth. It's only gonna take two to find you. Third love was my wife. We thought we'd learn how to love. Now we know two broken people can't make a whole life. Wish I could understand the way it would be. I can really see, oh, it feels like sand blowing over me. Now it's gonna be three to find you. Wish I could understand the way it would be. I can't really see. Oh, it feels like sand blowing over me. Now it's more than 3. Hope you find me. Hope you find me.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful.
Oops. And
so much.
sorry about stepping on your performance there.
I-
But Andy came out and scowled at me suitably, so you don't have to.
Well, I tried to let you know too. I in the chat, Jan. So I was like, we were all working at it. So, um, actually, Miles, I just want to ask: is your original sound for musicians on your Facebook? I mean, on the
Yep.
Zoom.
It
Okay.
is. Is it trying to clip it?
Yes.
It is a little. It's not as bad as it normally would be if that's not on. I just wanted to make sure that was on. It sounds a little like it's clipping it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Your guitar, not your vocals, just your guitar.
I can turn it down here if you need to.
Yeah.
It's on high fidelity music mode.
It should
Or
be.
on live performance audio instead.
I don't think so.
No, that's for when you've got more than one performer in the
That's what I
room.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah. All that should be happening is the original sound for musicians.
All right. Done. Let's try that instead.
Okay.
High
And now
fidelity.
look at your Zoom window up at the top. It'll say original sound for musicians, and it may say off. And you need,
does.
if it, okay, click the words, and then it'll turn on.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
That already sounds better.
Excellent. Thank y'all.
Okay. So this is apropos of nothing, except I've been part of that Now See Here project since like the 3rd tier or something like that, and I even contributed a doll for somebody else's song just because I wanted to make the doll, and ended up giving it to a grandchild. So it's been, I mean, Phil is a genius. Phil Ward is the person who runs it, and this was just brilliant. So this was not part of that, though. This was part of a different songwriting group that Sarah Spencer does. She used to do it on Facebook. She's recently changed that, and it has its own dedicated site now. And it's called 5 and 5. And since I've already done in 14 and 14, I figured this would be a piece of cake, but no, it's really not, except for the fact that Sarah gives you prompts each day. And the 14 days thing, we had no prompts. It was just out of the whole cloth. You had to be zooming down the road or sitting at your kitchen table with a spiral notebook and coming up with whatever happened to pass by. Oh, but this one, you'll be able to guess what the prompt was. I hope you are learning to give yourself credit for pulling yourself through your difficult times. And I hope you're allowing those victories to join you at the foot of each mountain you still have to climb. And I hope you remember all the courage you've already shown. when you look in the mirror and see how much you've already grown? And if so, propose a toast, relax, raise your glass of lemonade. I sang this in a retirement community about a week ago. And when I said lemonade, the woman who was sitting next to me turned around and gave me one of these looks. And I thought, I guess she doesn't like lemonade. When the sun pours down on your blackout curtains, I hope you will rise to open them wide. And when the moon is dark and the night seems endless, I hope you will smile as you whisper goodnight. And I hope you remember there's always another day. When you look in the mirror and see that you're still okay. And if so, propose a toast, relax, raise your glass of lemonade. And I hope you remember you'll always be worthy of love. You are enough. You are enough. And if so, propose a toast, relax, raise your glass of lemonade, of lemonade. Here's to lemonade. Thank you.
Half full. That was
Half
the prompt, right? Like
Something
half
like it, yeah.
I like how you brought lemonade into the. Uh-oh. Now, why is it echoing for me? I don't know.
Yeah, try it now.
Yeah, now we have no echo. Okay.
Yes, it's because Miles both has his original sound and also he has speakers in the room.
Oh. No.
No, you don't have speakers in the room? Huh. Very strange. Then I don't know is the proper answer here.
Okay. But I appreciate the half full, Jan. I most of my songs, as dark as they might start, and seem, I always try to end up with the the half full perspective in life.
Same.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the song very much. Thank you. Sweet. I'm gonna play a song like that right now. It's called well, I'm just gonna say it's a song I wrote after hearing some news. Waking each day, choosing sunshine and living my life. Thought I'd made it through those tough years being a good mom and wife. Inspired my folks of their 55-year wedded bliss. My tsunami came calling them news. They decided to split. Oh, me, oh, my. Only words I could muster to find. Sucker punched, heartbrook, patiently lurking behind a world I couldn't see, hidden now, leaving me blind. Oh, me, oh, my. First thing in the morning, I head to my coffee machine. On the brink of 5 decades, pour vodka instead of my cream. Where were my glasses? They're on, but I still couldn't see that impossible place I'm in now is welcoming me. Oh, me, oh, my. Only words I could muster, find. Sucker punched by exhaust, patiently lurking behind. My distant youth slowly fading and losing my mind. Oh, me, oh, my. Now I know I sound grim, but I'm lucky, still much life to live. I don't much like wrinkles, but sure beats the alternative. When I'm walking by and see your puppy eyes, then I know why this merry-go-round life I'm on is the ride that I chose. Oh, me, oh, my. Only words I could muster, find. Sucker punched by your love, patiently lurking behind. This so-called life, you're the air that helps me survive. Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my.
Wow,
So good.
that is great.
Couldn't help but play along with you, Abby.
Awesome. I love that. I mean, I'm watching you guys, so it's like cool.
That I don't much like wrinkles, but it's better than the alternative. Yes.
All right. So I brought out another little toy here. This is a little 12-string, little short-scale 12-string. Hope it sounds okay. Yeah, good.
I've never seen a short scale 12 string.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's kind of like having your capo. Well, it is actually just like having your capo on the 10th fret of a 12-string guitar. So you get this higher kind of mandolin kind of thing
Yeah.
going on.
Wow.
Anyway, this is a instrument that's made in Ireland by a company called Emerald, and I've just found it a very, very inspiring little instrument. So, anyway, I just thought I'd get that out of the way because everybody always asks first, right? What are you playing, dude? So this song is called Little Wings, and one day I was watching, I think F1 or something on the TV, and I have this picture window right next to the TV, and I look to the left, and then there's these crepe myrtles that, we always look at, and my wife and I kind of look at it, and there's always a squirrel, there's, some sort of wildlife in there. It's kind of like a little show that we get, and that morning, there was a little little bird, and it was obviously just trying to take its first, flight, and you could see it kind of hesitate, and you could, watch it, kind of, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do, And so it was kind of neat to see this little finch, finally kind of take its first flight, and that happened to coincide very closely with my son going off to college. So, as we know, our kids take off for flight, and they leave the house. This is kind of about being empty nesters. All right. It's called Little Wings. Little wings, we build this nest for you. Out of twigs and hay, big enough for you, plus two. And we counted the days, days until you were born. And we did our best, our very best to keep you safe and warm. We can't wait to see you soar, and watch you become so much more. Proud to see how hard you try. It's almost time to see you fly. Little wings, some like to say there comes a time when we all have to figure it out on our own. But we're here to tell you, you don't always have to go it on your own. We taught you how to sing, or how to sing our family's call. The summer's almost gone now. You must leave before the fall. Now we'll see how far you soar, how you become so much more. We will listen for your call. And if you need, break your fall. Oh, you cry so high, you fly so high. Oh, how far you have soared. Oh, over the trees and to the shore. Teach your own, our family's call. If they need, break the fall. Their little wings.
That was beautiful.
Have you played that for them?
Yes.
Were they
Hard
impressed?
to get through.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I have two amazing kids. Both, we miss both of them, obviously, but we're super proud of them.
Yeah,
That was beautiful. The song was beautiful.
it was. It's almost as hard to sing songs for your children to your children as it was to sing songs for your lover to your lover, who ends up being part of the family once the family is created. I've just said that really badly, but Miles, I have a message from Andy for you. And that is your overall volume is too low, so you need to turn up a little bit. As I mentioned, I've just spent a number of days in California, both northern and southern. And a couple of years ago, I read this book called The Overstory. And it's all about trees, and it's a novel, and he does tell a good story. His name is Richard Powell or Powers, I can't remember which. But the gist of it is about trees, and there's lots of interesting facts about trees. One of which was we share 14% of our DNA with trees, which only makes sense when you think about it because they were here first. So, of course, yeah. But it changed my perspective on trees at least a little bit. I already loved trees and already appreciated them. The second prettiest street in Austin is Avenue F, and the reason I think so is because the trees arch over it. I've always liked Hyde Park. That was the first part of Austin I saw. And somebody asked me, okay, so where's the first prettiest street? And I said, I don't know yet. But Avenue F is quite lovely. And we spent some time in Handy Woods State Park amongst the redwoods, which was glorious. And I felt that kinship. And then we spent another week and a half down in Southern California. And this time we went to the sequoias because I can't get enough of big trees. And that was also wonderful and awe-inspiring and profound. That was mostly what I got out of the Overstory, too, was the profundity of our relationship with trees and how few there are left who seem to recognize how profound it is. So this song is not new. It wasn't written for that experience, but it seems to fit. So here it is. Come to the woods with me. Let the trees tell you their secrets. Drink from the river that flows through the forest. Come to the woods with me. the miracle of the bird song. Let it transport you and wrap you in calm. Come to the woods with me. Forget your future, forget your machines, forget your 5-year plan. Just for a moment, remember your dreams and breathe in that sweetness as deep as you can. And come to the woods with me. Find the birthplace of ancient wisdom. Let it restore your sweet optimism. Come to the woods with me. Forget your screens, forget your machines, forget that 5-year plan. Just for a moment, remember your dreams and breathe in that sweetness as deep and as long as you can. And come to the woods with me. Find the birthplace of ancient wisdom. Let it restore your sweet optimism. Find your heart, find your soul. Let it make you whole. And come to the woods. Come to the woods. Come to the woods with me. Come to the woods with me. Thank you.
Dan, did you play that at a Far West campfire about trees?
Yes, I probably did.
Okay. I sang a song about a tree for that campfire too. I'm not going to sing it today, but
Oh, the latest one? No, I had to miss that.
oh no, this was a few months ago.
Oh, well, in that case, there is another one about trees coming up. Maybe.
Okay,
I could have been looking at an old email, too.
cool. I loved it.
Jen, when we were in Abby, when we were up in Washington visiting my daughter in Seattle, we went up to Northwest Washington and saw some amazing trees. So that just hit home for me right there.
There are just beyond description.
Those red,
Because you know they've been there for way longer than you have, and when you're gone, they'll still be there.
Yeah.
We were in the rainforest and it was amazing.
yeah, they're spectacular for sure. All right, I'm echoing again. Maybe it's Jan. Maybe we have to be on mute. I don't know.
I will be momentarily.
No, that echo. It's so funny. Now it's gone. Okay. I don't understand. Technologies. We love it and we hate it. So, but it does bring us together when we're not close, physically. So I always found that to be a silver lining during, at least understood it and appreciated it more during the pandemic days. And I met so many amazing people because of it all over the world. So, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna sing a song called it's pretty new. It's called "Things I Bury." I've been strumming in the background, chasing sound and chasing time, sending songs into the darkness hoping one will find the light. Then you landed like a whisper, singing something I half knew. Now I'm drowning in the high of every note of you. No good will come, but here we are. Go ahead, undress me with your eyes. Hold me like your old guitar, and you can play me all night long. All night long. You don't say much when you're near me, but your stillness pulls me in like a moon that moves the water without ever touching skin. The words you said hung heavy, then silence took its place. Now your eyes keep showing up in every quiet, empty space. No good will come, but here we are. Go ahead, undress me with your eyes. Hold me like your old guitar, and you can play me all night long. All night long. Words we never said still echo in the air. A quiet ache I carry like a secret I can't bear. I'm caught between waiting and things I long to say, holding close your shadow of you that never fades away. I don't need a promise spoken, just a pulse that serves the sea. You play the things I bury like they're written just for me. Maybe you forgot my voice the second that you walked away. Maybe I was just a glimpse, not worth remembering anyway. I still hum the song you liked. Now it means a little more. It's not much, but it's the only kind of touch I'm longing for. No good will come, but here we are. Go ahead, undress me with your eyes. Hold me like your old guitar, and you can play me all night long. All night long.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Miles, did you get my message?
What do I do now?
Well, no. Just go back to audio settings,
All right.
to the same place you turned on original sound, and check echo cancellation. And let's see if that helps. Somebody will have to speak.
in audio settings, right?
It's in audio settings, which at the bottom of that first pop-up menu.
Yeah.
And then there's speakers and then microphones and then something about performance or,
That's
in
on.
fact, I can tell you exactly what. There's speaker, then microphone, then audio profile. And underneath original sound, the second thing down
Got it.
is, yeah, and that worked. Yay. No echo.
I hope
No
it wasn't
echo.
echoing when I was on mute.
Yeah, when you muted, when the 2 out of the 3 muted, it didn't echo. But now it's
When I'm
not
on, it
echoing
was.
when
Got
we're
it.
all
All right.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that all
Perfect.
messed up. Yeah. Thank you.
So now you know. But you just muted yourself.
Got
Oh.
All right. You were just mentioning all this technology, Abby. Love or hate. All right. This one, let's see here. Make sure I got my capo in the right place. All right. So this is called Ravens. I kind of wish I'd write a lot more, I don't know, fun songs, but this one is for a friend of ours that we lost a few years back. Andy, how's the level now before I get going here?
Better.
Need more?
Nope. Good.
All right, cool. You know, by my last song, I probably get this right. It's a weird screen up there, Jan. Looks like Andy maybe. I wonder where you might be if you stuck around to see turn out and what your story would be. We flew to the highest of highs. You felt the lowest lows. The joys were harder to find. Ravens in your mind. Ravens in your mind. They swirl around in time. When they asked you to dance, you left us behind. Life's coin has two sides. One is full of hope, the other depends on how we are. I know you can see how we wander where you might be. I visit my friend from time to time to see how he might be. And in my waking dream, I hear him say to me, ravens in your mind swirl around in time. If they ask you to dance, turn and leave them behind. Thank you.
So leave your mic on for just a moment. I have a burning question for each of you. Yes, yes. And it's made a hole in my pocket already, so here it is. Where are you playing next, and where can people find you online?
Good question. Certainly follow me on Facebook at Miles Wiggins Music, and the same Miles Wiggins on Instagram. I'll be posting dates up. I generally play once a month, Brentwood or Cherrywood here in town, and always
Brentwood
looking for
Social
other
Club or
bookings.
Cherrywood Coffee House?
And if trying to get a gig at New World, I'd love to play there. So we'll see if that happens. But that's kind of my next goal. I think is to play at my home, what I consider my home for music, which is New World Deli. So I have meager goals. That's a big one for me though, is to be able to play where I play the most and where I don't know, finally got a little bit of, stage presence, and where I'm not shaking all over the place as soon as I hit a G chord.
You're a great guitar player. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Thank you
me
so
neither.
much. Well,
And you certainly attracted my attention that one night that I was there.
thank you, Jan.
But
and appreciate
these
it so
songs
much.
deserve to be shared, so just wanted to make sure you knew that.
I appreciate
And
it, Jan.
Abby, how about you? Where?
I'm Abby K Music, so like the letter, ABBYK Music. I'm on Instagram that way. I'm on Facebook that way, and that's my website. Um, I I currently play regularly in Seattle. There's this amazing organization that that puts musicians all over the city, and I work for them. And so you can see me semi regularly at the airport. I play. They have musicians in the airport, and it's a really amazing gig. Some of the coolest moments, like sharing your songs to people you think aren't listening, happen. So it's extraordinary. And then I'm playing Saturday. I play a tap room, like a wine bar tap room, often. And I'm playing on Saturday. If you live in Kirkland or Seattle, or it's called the Side Hustle, and it's that what they have a couple of locations, but we're playing in the Bothell location, which is on the north side of the city of Seattle, on Saturday. Yeah.
Cool. Well, our next show here, any Sunday, will be on the 21st, which Janet keeps reminding me that I put wrong on my newsletter on the side, but in the body of the newsletter, the correct date occurs. And that will be with Mike Ward and Margaret Miles. And, Austin was where that having musicians in the airport, that's where it started, was here. And I was present for the very first one, and I'm actually really proud of that fact. It grew out of the fact that we adopted the sobriquet live music capital of the world, which there's some controversy about that, taking that title. But one of the results was there was music regularly booked at the airport since about somewhere in the early 80s. And now, having flown through many an airport now, I've noticed how many other airports have adopted that. Just like it's because of Lady Bird Johnson that we have all the wildflowers on all of the highways. And I've noticed that several other states have adopted that too. So some good things do come out of Texas, but they mostly come out of Austin. I have a version of this show that is live and in person, but we have completed our residency at one location, and I'm currently looking for another location. So more news will occur about that sometime real soon. And in the meantime, I think it's my turn, is it not?
It is.
Okay. So this is about your between relationships. And I have some reservations about the idea that humans come in pairs necessarily. So I got to express them here. But there's more to this than that, because Andy has been working with a tango group, Quintango, who are amazing and fabulous, and we've gotten to go see them in other cities. He's gotten to do that more than I have. He went to Buenos Aires with them, and to San Miguel de Allende in Mexico with them. I went to Florida, But I have a daughter in Florida, so I was very happy to be there. So anyway, this came out as a tango because tangos are contagious. Oh. First, make a list, all the qualities you missed on your previous attempts. Then make a plan, all the places that someone like that might frequent. Call all your friends, let them know you're on the mend from your last affair. Consult your horoscope, seize the moment, and say a little prayer. And then you wait, you hurry up and wait. At the right place, at the right time, to meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Pay attention to your health, learn a new dance. fortune told. Buy new clothes, you may already have won. Still you wait, you hurry up and wait. Be at the right place at the right time to meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Sooner or later, you're gonna notice a change. Your own company ain't half as bad as they claim, and it's not a cause for shame. You can afford to wait. You can hurry up and wait. At the right place, at the right time, you'll meet your soulmate. You just wait. You'll be entering the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. 'Cause it's all about patience and timing in the tango for one.
Nice.
Cute.
Thank you.
Loved it. And I loved Janet's, she posted a hilarious photo to go with that.
Okay.
I like how you checked your horoscope. That was funny.
Well, I mean, what else would you do?
Yeah, you captured the vibe. That'd be awesome.
And it goes well with the tango. Very well.
Janet,
That funny?
thank you. I am definitely taking a screenshot of this.
It's hilarious. She's very good at that. Janet, you're very good
Yes.
at that.
Yes.
Awesome.
We'll have to pit you and Rich Herndon in a competition to see who can come up with the funniest. Rich is not here with us today, but quite often when he is here, he puts up backgrounds to go with your song. And some of them are pretty funny.
Oh, I've never seen that, but I've seen Janet's work, and I think she's phenomenal. So
Yes, I think so too. So, moving on.
I'm gonna play a song that this summer I lost. Mike just made me think of it. So I lost a friend this summer. Or the community lost a friend, a very, kind of a legend in his own right. And this song was this song I wrote in his honor. And it's called Aberdeen, which is a little town in Washington. And that's where my friend grew up. And as I was driving south to Aberdeen for his funeral, this started generating in my head. So. In a moment, the day took a different shape. Instantly, I felt my heart break. I could hardly breathe 'cause I saw you just last week. News which I refuse to believe. Now I'm going to Aberdeen to town that left me feeling lonely. The gray and heavy skies you called home. I didn't know you then, but your smile fit right in that record store where your life began. Now I'm going to Aberdeen to tell you just how much you mean. Your presence I still feel today. And though you're traveling on in this life, it seems you won a legend. You were here in the scene. Heading west, friend, I'll see you in Aberdeen. I'll miss you, my friend, and your funny, quirky ways. And the many, many days you shared your voice. I'll miss your lists of all the shows that day you'd see, and the who's who that you'd meet, all the circles you'd find where you belonged. It was time to go, so I sang you one last song. A space full of friends and love, I said so long. Miss you in a room, I'll see you every harvest moon, and think of you by singing this tune. Now I'm going to Aberdeen to tell you just how much you mean. Your presence I still feel today. And though you're traveling on in this life, it seems you won a legend. You were here in the scene. Heading west, friend, I'll see you in Aberdeen. Heading west, friend, I'll see you in Aberdeen.
What a beautiful way to honor.
Yes. Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. This is a song about a girl. It's called She Blessed Me. Sun is shining and the moon is bright, and there's no end to our lives in sight. Lord knows I'm weak, but she strengthens me. She helped me see the light through the trees. Like an angel just for me. She's the light that helps me see. Lord knows the devil on my shoulder kills, but she delivered me from the whiskey and pills. Should I die before I wake, I know my soul will be full to take. 'Cause I spend my nights with the love of my life. She turned down the covers and blessed me tonight. Blessed me tonight. broken man I was to be, but her healing heart mended me. Lord knows I never thought I'd find the one, yet she gave me my daughter and son. She blessed me, she keeps me. She helped me see the light through the trees, and she delivered and mended me. She gave me the gift of my daughter and son. She's my everything rolled into one. Should I die before I wake? I know my soul will be full to take, 'cause I spend my nights with the love of my life. She turned down covers and blessed me tonight. Blessed me tonight. Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
Appreciate it.
Well, I'm going to get political. This is fair warning. But there's a reason for it. First of all, there's always a reason for it. And secondly, because this song is now number 9 on Broad Jam, for what it's worth. It made me and the person I wrote it with pretty happy. But that's because, not because of the crown. It's because that means that maybe more people heard the message. So here was what the message, how it started. There's a regular gig that you kind of have to apply for, and you have to have something that kind of goes with their plan. It's run by the community college in a place called Coffeyville, Kansas. And you go for the whole week, and you play at the college and at the high school and at a plethora of retirement communities. And it's kind of fun. It's a little bit grueling on the day that you play for the high school, because you play for one assembly after another from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. But yeah, it's that day is hard. But the rest of it is kind of relaxed and kind of fun, and I do this show about Broadway and I enjoy doing it. So that's the good thing. And the best part is they pay well, which, so it's worth going up there for a week. And I was on my way there, and it was right after the Coventry School shooting in Tennessee. And at first, I didn't realize why all the flags were at half-staff, but they were, and when I figured it out, it pissed me off. And so the next time I stopped, I got on Facebook and I wrote, they might as well just leave them at half-staff if they're not planning to do anything about the problem. And a couple weeks later, I was back home, and I had a visitor from Michigan, and one of my friends in Michigan sent me these lyrics. And I wrote back and I said, wow, Jen Cass, these are gorgeous. Congratulations. And she said, well, it was your idea. And then I remembered what she was talking about, and I said, well, okay, in that case, can I set it, and then it'll be a true collaboration? And she said, sure. And I said it, and she liked the job I did. So this is it. And like I said, it's number 9 on Broad Jam, which means whatever it means. The flag flags above my country are at half-staff once again. And we're burying our children and their teachers and their friends. Hey, law enforcement got him, and he only murdered 10. And the flags above my country are at half-staff once again. The flags above my country are at half-staff every day. And the folks who hold the power seem to have nothing to say. They just send their thoughts and prayers up to protect the NRA. So the flags above my country are at half-staff every day. Why not leave the flags at half-staff? It'll save us all some time. We can cut right to the part where we claim this is God's design. As we scroll the names and faces that were cut down in their prime. Flags above my country should be upside down today. The threat to life and property cannot be prayed away, and no good guy with a gun can stop a nation gone astray. And the flags above my country should be upside down today. The flags above my country . Thank you. I wish it weren't so.
Powerful.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, the imagery of those lyrics and.
Jen is a great songwriter. She's a great lyric writer.
Yeah. In melodically, you know, Jan, like you had this lightness to it. Like there was a lightness which, for me, it was like the ludicrous blending of Mr. Rogers singing, you know, about something like this, and it was just it was a very you know, I can see why they're playing the song. I mean, it's very powerful. So
I wanted it to be as close to matter of fact as you could be writing on that subject.
mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted it to feel like, okay,
Good.
all the flags are permanently at half-staff now, so.
Yeah.
There are many, many songs you can probably point to where, that point to very heavy subjects that are set to more of a lighter tone. I think there's a juxtaposition there that really works for this sort of.
Yeah, they can be very effective, and that was definitely in my, I mean, the reaction that like my body had, so, well, that makes me want to sing a different song than I was planning to sing. So, now that we're
That's okay. You did that to me with anyway, so.
now that we're in the political portion of the show, no, I'm just joking. Just joking. Mine's not really a political song, as opposed to more of a social, justice, humanity type of song. It's called All Good. build the tallest building. Corporations have their way. Turn playgrounds into strip malls. See how much the people pay. Develop high, taunt the skies. Birds, they'll fly away. Plagues will come and rivers dry. Only thinking for today. Today was someone's best day of all time. Today was someone's nightmare come to life. Today I cried to see if I still could, but tears refused to stream the way I'd hoped they would. I guess that means life's all good. He's looking for compassion as I drive to my new job. The sky's his only shelter while I have a roof I bought. Stolen luck and freedoms just by the color of his skin. Complicit ways I turn my head, but that won't make it end. Today was someone's best day of all time. Today was someone's nightmare come to life. Today I cried to see if I still could, but tears refused to stream the way I'd hoped they would. I guess that means life's all good. Will we rebuild purity or grow numb and concede, indifferent to the madness while swallowing deceit? Dreams of when we can dance again, no shoes on our feet. Have we earned this sacred space? So entitled, miss the call, ignoring those a little off. Less pain to swallow behind our walls. Try to avoid the truth and problems, the loathing lies that swirl. Watching hate and fear steal freedom from the world. Today was someone's best day of all time. Today was someone's nightmare come to life. Today I cried to see if I still could, but tears refused to stream the way I'd hoped they would. I guess that means life's all good. I guess my life, I guess my life, I guess that means life's all good.
Wow, Abby.
Great lyrics.
Oh, I'll end with a happier note, though.
I'll
Okay.
lighten it up here. I'm usually the one that's got all those songs, and everybody else has to lighten it up. So I'm gonna, I'll return the favor.
I did a show once with a very dear friend who had just lost her husband. and all of her songs were so sad that I just couldn't do any sad songs. Anyway, we are headed for our last round here. Headed for the last roundup? Not really. Just our last song.
Great. All
But
right.
take your time because we have a little tiny bit extra.
Sure. So this is a song called "Take My Hand." And I wrote it, I don't know, a month or two ago. Anyway, this is one my wife loves so much, but it's essentially about families and, you know, how it's just not always, and relationships, and how it's not always easy, right? And it's a partnership, and we all have to be kind of in the same boat, rowing the same direction, right, to make it work. So I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. All right. Again, it's called "Take My Hand." Take my hand, walk with me, give me hope, make me whole. I'll have the strength to walk that road, and I'll give you everything and more. And more, and more. No one's gonna help make a life for us. We put in the work to make it right for us. And when it gets hard, no end in sight, it's alright. Take my hand, walk with me, cast your light, set us free. It's a road less traveled, it's alright, 'cause you give me everything and more. No one's gonna help make a life for us. Put in the work to make it right for us. When it gets hard and no end in sight, it's alright. Take my hand, walk with me, step by step, patiently. Some may follow, many will fail. You gotta give it everything and more and more. No one's gonna help make a life for us. Put in the work to make it right for us. And when it gets hard and no end in sight, we dig deep inside and we give it everything and more and more. Whoa, give it everything and more. Oh, give it everything and more and more. Oh, give it everything.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jan, I
When,
believe that is the one you heard in the open mic.
that's right. That's right. When my daughter, my middle daughter, Raina, the one in California, was little, she used to talk about how she wanted to live in a TV house. And I always think of that when people talk about ideal relationships. You mean like the ones on TV? Yeah.
Correct. That's right. That's right.
Okay, so this is not the one I planned to do, but it just seems appropriate because I have revised several times my ambitions in this regard. um, you'll see. I will not be leaving without a struggle. No one will have to say, don't go gently to that good night. I'll be kicking and screaming and hanging on to the door jambs, protesting all the way that I'm not done with this life. I want to see peace. I want to see joy. I want to hear the truth without the noise. I want to see justice with my own eyes. And then I'll be ready and I'll say goodbye. By the way, I was wrong. The next round is the last one. I believe Moses looked like Charlton Heston, and I believe he had a word with God. All I want to know is, when is it my turn? 'Cause I'm thinking miracles can't be all that hard. I want to see peace. I want to see joy. I want to hear the truth without the noise. I want to see justice with my own eyes. And then I'll be ready and I'll say goodbye. Maybe. I want to see the face of peace. I want to hear the voice of truth. I want to know that dream is real. And then I'll make my choice. Maybe. But first, I want to see peace. I want to see joy. I want to hear the truth, but hold the noise. I want to see justice with my own eyes. And then I'll be ready and I'll say goodbye. Then I'll be ready. Nope.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Love, love.
I'm not leaving until they fix this.
Yeah. I like your attitude. Well, I think your song is triggering this song, which I love this so much. I love when it does that. But thank you again, Jan. It was a pleasure being here. And Mike, it's just been a pleasure to meet you and get to hear your songs. It's shocking that you've only been writing songs for, what did you say, a year?
That's about right. And thank you so much, Jan. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm the honored one here. Thank you both for saying yes.
Yeah. All right. I wrote this song a little while ago. I think it was before the nightmare that we're currently rerunning again. But I woke up one morning as all that was coming down and the possibility of that was going to happen. And I just sat down at my table, my kitchen table, and I wrote this song. Because one of my one of my songwriting heroes is the late John Prine, and I think I prompted myself, and I said, what would John sing? Like, what would John Prine write about today? So I channeled John, and I wrote Topsy-Turvy World. feels upside down. It's been like this before, just never in my lifetime. Now it's knocking at my door. Sometimes the world feels muddy, and I don't know what to do. The world is talking at me, so I keep my eyes on you. Sometimes the world feels upside down, and things don't look the same. Is it any wonder that I still know my name? Just because you lose your balance don't mean you're on shaky ground. This topsy-turvy world will keep on spinning round. When the world seems out to get you, you feel naked and afraid. Lose the will for joy. Wonder, should you hide or pray? Walk on over to a park and watch a child play. They'd be kind and offer wise words if they could say. Sometimes the world feels upside down and things don't look the same. Go over and explore it and see if it will play. Just because you may be lost don't mean you won't be found. This topsy-turvy world will keep on spinning round. When the world stops short with bad news to a loved one or friend, a cruel and senseless world designing a new end. Go on now and see your friend, smile and hold their hand. Share jokes and try to make God laugh by telling him your plan. Sometimes the world is upside down and things don't look the same. We'll always have the present, it can't take that away. Just because the world is hurting don't mean you can't rebound. This topsy-turvy world will keep on spinning round. I hope I live to see this topsy-turvy world turn itself back right and keep on spinning round.
Yes, ma'am. Me too.
Well done.
So, Miles, what's your parting shot?
Well, just thank you, Jan, again for allowing me to be here. I really enjoyed it. Abby, I look forward to hopefully meeting you in Seattle at some point. I know my daughter is up there still and probably will be, and I'll probably be up there visiting her again. So I will definitely take that opportunity to look you up. And
Yeah, please
we
do.
can-
And I
Are
should
you
head
going
down.
to sing us one last song?
if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yes.
I should head down to Austin too sometime.
Oh, you definitely should.
Sorry, I thought when you said last, that was my last.
Yeah, we did, and then I realized that I'd called it a little too soon, so you still have time for one more.
All right. Well, we're gonna get adventurous. We're gonna get adventurous then. So, Abby, when I was in Seattle, I was at that guitar shop I was talking about, and I got to play one of these, and it's a Weisenborn, which is some people might call it well, Weisenborn is kind of like Kleenex, really, but was a maker of these, and that what they are acoustic lap steels. And the interesting part about them is that the neck is hollow, and so you get this really cool vibe. It's big sound, and all right. So that coming through okay, y'all? Excellent. Okay. I just wrote this one not too long ago, so just remember that all mistakes that I make are free of charge, folks. Here we go. West Texas town is a hard place to be. Made me rough as sandpaper, hard to see. Better life for me. Running through brambles, making my own way. Threads of my life starting to fray, and I saw your light coming through the gray. Lord only knows how you got me to stop. Breaking hearts in the china shop. You're my daisy in a field of thorns. Took my heart by the horns. Life out here is hard enough without a partner to help steer you away from the dust. Keeps getting in my eyes. Need to see the light at the end of the road. You need someplace and someone to call your home, someone to share lows and highs. All these lords used to cut like a knife. You made me choose a better life. You're my daisy in a field of thorns. You took my heart by the horns. You're my daisy in a field of thorns. You steered my life by the horns.
Thank you.
I mean, you play it. I mean, you have to play it well, but it's a beautiful, beautiful instrument.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's one quick story is I bought this about, I don't know, about a year ago because I really wanted to think it was, I love that by the horns, a heart. That's great. By the way, the graphic just came up on the chat. Um, and, I kind of didn't get on with it. And I was like, well, all right, I think I'll sell it in the herd, so to speak. No pun intended. That was called By the Horns, by the way. And and I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I didn't get a single like, "Hey, will you take $1 for it?" Or I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm keeping it." And if I'm keeping it, my wife's going to say something because I got too many guitars, and I need to learn
There's
how
such
to
a
play it.
thing.
I know, I know, I know. Crazy, right? Too many guitars. What is that? But anyway, so anyway, I picked it up about I don't know 4 months ago. I think it's been about 4 months. I took it back up, and it's been a very inspiring instrument. So thank you.
It's
And
very
Jan,
inspiring
again,
looking.
thank you so much for allowing me
Oh.
to be here. Appreciate you.
The pleasure is all mine. So I'm going to do one last one too, because Abby, you kind of reminded me by something you said at the beginning of your last song, that the day after, I was pretty much speechless. In fact, for weeks after, I was pretty much speechless. Wasn't talking, never mind writing songs. But then, here's what happened. My niece married her love, and her love is in transition. And their parents came to the wedding and were loudly, vigorously unsupportive. Yeah. And the next day, they posted, I don't know what you would call that, but it was on Facebook, and it ended up with, "I have no family." And clearly they were heartbroken, and they were very angry. And, but heartbroken mostly. And like I said, ended with, "I have no family." And my niece's cousin on the other side of the family posted a comment after it, and it said, "Yes, you do. We're your family. You can lean on us." And I thought, that's what I want to say. That's the only thing I want to say about this. Because frankly, I think that's the only way we'll get through this. So this is the song that happened based on that concept. Hold on. My niece's wife thinks nobody knows the agony they're going through. People say that's the life they chose. Their sort of love cannot be true. They've cut their ties with family, lost some lifelong friends. Now they think that in their corner is only them. My best friend's child thinks nobody shares the burden she carries in the world. People say that's her cross to bear, 'cause she's got 2 stripes, black and girl. They tell her that's just the way it is. Give it up, move on. Now she thinks she needs an army, but she has none. And maybe you feel as they say they do, as you want them to, but we can lean on the ones that love us, 'cause there's gonna be some that we can trust, so we will lean on the ones that love us, and you can lean on me. Oh, you can lean on me. My brother's wife lies awake all night, wondering what trouble they might face, 'cause her parents crossed that borderline to bring their children to the States. She's anxious for her family, not sure who's a friend. Now she thinks she better be careful. So much depends. And maybe you feel the same. Maybe you think folks are just gaming you, and maybe they don't care as much as they say they do, as you need them to, but we can lean on the ones that love us, 'cause there's gonna be some that we can trust, so we will lean on the ones that love us, and you can lean on me. Oh, you can, and we can lean on the ones that love us, 'cause there's gotta be some that we can trust, so we must lean on the ones that love us, and you can lean on me. I will lean on you, can lean on me. Thank you.
Great song, Jan.
A long time ago, because I'm Jewish and I was worried, I asked my husband, who I was not married to yet, if I was in trouble because I was Jewish, would he stand by me? And he said, it still makes me choke up, I'll stand by you because you're you, not because you're Jewish. And I've carried that around in my heart forever. You can always count on the people who love you, even when you can't count on anyone else.
Well said.
So, thank you so much for joining me here. I've really loved all of your music. Thanks for saying yes when I asked. And hopefully you'll say yes again when I ask the next time. Can we all uncloak to say goodbye? I'm going to stop the stream. Bye, all of you wonderful people on Facebook and